So two of the things that I'm most excited about that we're doing right now in science is in the chemistry classes I'm teaching. The students have begun to do multiple intelligences, self-assessment, and learning styles inventories, and they'll be working with a company in California called JobFig, which is a small startup company that does team placement algorithm testing, and the kids will work to have their best, most productive collaborative groups come together. Once those groups are formed, they'll be given the assignment over the course of the year to come up with a real product that they'll develop by the end of the year that will solve a real problem in the world. So after the work that they've done, the research and the prototyping and the testing, at the end of the year we expect to have an exhibition by which our students can stand up in front of a classroom of the community and say, this is what I made and this is what it does. So that's an exciting thing. Another thing is we started what's called a design build group, the I-Cubed Incubator this year, which is a group of students whose interest is in creating permanent installations on campus of really just cool things that are at that intersection of art and science. So we're starting that up in the next week, and they're going to use an entrepreneurial approach. They're going to have to raise funds to build these things, and they are very excited about the things that they'd like to create. The science building in the future. Several things that are really important about the science building. First is that we'll have enough independent study and research space built into the space that becomes available, that Westtown students will be able to conduct independent research, and we can run a national science competition team or class depending on how that goes, and the students will have the room to be able to do the research to compete nationally in science competitions. The robotics program will move from where it is right now back onto campus. It'll integrate robotics and the whole 21st century collaborative work that we're doing in that, and the high-tech work we're doing, and that'll be right there front and center in the building for folks to see what we do and for us to get our students back on the campus more fully. In addition to that, the facilities will give us the ability, beyond doing the regular teaching we do in a much more productive and professional environment, but we'll be able to implement the Westtown Science Institute, which was developed last year, which aims to be a nationally known science institute that runs in the summer and over the course of the year in support of science education nationally.